What's up, members of the Barrio? It's John coming to you from Xochimilco, about 45 minutes south of central Mexico City. And today we are going to be taking one of the most popular daytime excursions that you can do. We're going to be renting a trajinera, a type of boat, and we're going to be going on these really famous canals. Now, this place has a mixed reputation. Some people say it's a bit of a tourist trap. Others say it's amazing. We're gonna find out for ourselves today.
What's up, everybody? We're gonna party today. We're doing it the cheap way, and we've got a big group of people that we haven't met yet, so I'm excited.
Yeah, we organized this through couchsurfing.com. I definitely would recommend that you try to get a bunch of friends to do this to make the price cheaper. We'll get to the price in a little bit. We've got our group. We've got a lot more coming. We're gonna meet a lot of new people. Also, you really should pick up your beer and liquor before you get here. They have stores right along the Embarcadero, the parking area. So we're actually pre-gaming a little bit in the parking lot con mis amigos nuevos.
Tequila Jalisco.
Tequila Jalisco?
Yeah.
Está bien, gracias. We're gonna have to an early start today, as you can see. How much did this lovely snack cost you?
I think it was 30 pesos for the two.
So that's like $1.50.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad at all.
And it's good, a lot of meat, good portion.
For 15 people, it's costing about 800 pesos for 2 hours on the boat. That's about $40, about $20 an hour divided by 15. You can do the math. It's like $2 a person. Very good price. Granted, it's nice to be able to organize a group. If you came with a smaller group, you could still do this, but it would be a bit more expensive per person. So I would recommend at least 4 or 5 people if you don't want to take a tour and you want to do it the cheaper way. ¿Estás listo?
It's fine.
Salud.
Salud, John.
Amigo.
Mucho gusto.
Viva Laurita.
Laurita.
Viva Laurita.
Yeah, my ex-girlfriend.
Your ex-girlfriend. Uh-oh. Okay, we're crossing to this boat called Mexico. A little easier. All right, we are off. We are starting our trajinera adventure on the canals here. So the cool thing is vendors will actually just pull up next to you and he's selling corn. The boats just come right here.
It's good.
Also, some of the people here found out that I'm getting married in 2 weeks, so they're saying it's my bachelor party. This could be an interesting couple of hours coming up. Mariachi starting. I believe it's $1.50 a song. It's a mix of, I guess, the Venice canals meets like the Thailand floating market. I think it's probably more like the Thailand floating market just because the vendors are all floating up to you to try to sell you stuff. So I'm actually waiting for some tacos. I heard there's tacos here. I'm hungry. I need some tacos right now. This has been epic. This is such a cool group activity, guys. Enjoying our trajinera ride so far.
We're loving it. It's fantastic. The atmosphere is amazing. Good people, good music. The boat is incredible. We've listened to a mariachi band. It's fantastic.
You say something? Out of words? She's like me. She doesn't like to talk.
Yeah.
Who is the next? Who is the next? Who is the next? Which is the next? I need my plate.
This trip has deteriorated very quickly. In the best possible way, of course. Don't you agree?
I would agree.
Okay, so we are passing right now the island of the dogs, which I've read about this for years. It's some like creepy little place. I believe the guy that used to run it put it up for a girl that died, and he passed away like 20 years ago, and they still have the dolls up. This is really well known. We'll show you.
Ya estoy como un niño con un nuevo juguete contento y
We've got a boat of traditional food coming, which I've been looking forward to. ¿Qué tipo de comida tienen?
¿Vas a comer?
Sí, ¿qué tipo?
Ok. Enchiladas, carne asada, michotes, pollito frito.
Tacos?
Tacos.
See how this tastes.
It's not musical when you get, it's not very lucrative.
El baño? Anybody?
That was really good. Wow. Right in front of us with the cheese.
Oh, yeah, queso?
Uh-huh.
And I saw that also
So good.
They're always some kind of...
Oh, John is pretty incredible. Good friend. Es un buen amigo, John. This is my beer. La puedo compartir.
You pour from my mouth or what?
Yeah.
I think we've actually gone over the 2-hour limit we had. The captain's being really cool, and it's nice. I really recommend, like, do not come here with less than 5 people probably. I mean, you really don't have to buy anything. You save money by buying stuff in advance, but beer, food, mixed drinks, mariachi entertainment, like anything you'd ever want is on these canals here. One thing I actually forgot to mention was Xochimilco in the Aztec language means floating garden. I wanted to say that in the intro, and it's got that vibe, although technically these islands here are staying in place. But this is great. Like I could just relax here for a while with a nice group of friends, and yeah, you have a lot. So might be all the tequila talking, but this has been a really amazing Tuesday.
Shoot.
Oh my goodness. What have I gotten myself into today? Will I remember this? I hope I do. I will. When I'm editing. We actually had more than 2 hours of the boat ride, and I've got a lot to discuss about our trip, but overall and almost entirely, I thought that was absolutely incredible and far exceeded all expectations I had about what a trajinero ride would be like in Mexico City. Like, I think it'd be crazy, even with a family, even with a very relaxed group. We had a crazy group of people, but with a relaxed group of people, you could have a great trajinero ride for an hour or two as well. So we're going to talk about this in a second.
This was such an amazing experience. I can see how some people are apprehensive, or some people say that it's like a very tourist experience, but to be honest, most of the people we saw out on the canal they might have been tourists, but tourists from other parts of Mexico. Most people we saw were Mexican, but it was such a good experience. It was so fun. We met all these new people that we organized this trip with, and it was a good opportunity to just let loose, relax, and enjoy your time out on like a peaceful canal. And I loved it. It was such a good time. Such a good thing to do in Mexico City if you have an extra day.
No, México es muy bonito. Me encanta, México es mi país.
All right, members of the barrio, so what do I have to say about this? I echo a lot of Jacob's sentiments. It was actually a great way just to meet other travelers, but that being said, I think you could just show up here with a small group and try to jump into another boat. I mean, they fit like 20 people. And it was actually cool just to pass Mexican families and to say hi and to see, how Mexican people have a good time out on these canals. It was quite unique to have the different, people selling drinks and food and mariachis pulling up next to us. If you come with any size group, you could negotiate down to 400 or 500 pesos per hour. honestly, I think this was the most fun I've ever had in Mexico City before. And yeah, I'm putting all the details down below about where you need to come if you want to get the same boats we had. Bring a small group, I recommend. And hasta la próxima, guys. Until next time. Take care.